This video is going to be a bit different. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm forgetting things that I usually remember. I'm in this trance. I'm in a mental fog and it's getting worse. It's really scary. I'm finding it harder to engage with the real world and I'm sort of just stuck in my own head. This has always been an issue, but it's exacerbated by certain things. Especially, I can't show you my phone. I'm recording on my phone. It's the phone. I used to make a lot of videos about this. My ongoing theory is that I get hit really hard by whatever it is that phones and social media does to your brain. It's awful stuff. I think that's why I've been losing it a bit, is some things have been going wrong in my personal life and then it's a nice way to escape, but I escaped too hard. And I feel a bit silly because this is the problem that I thought I had solved before. This is Phone Wars Part 1. This was one of my first attempts at solving this issue. Overall, it's a great little device. It's just that the software sucks. There are so many things about this phone that make it way better than my Pixel. This thing is really nice, except for the software. The software sucks. So I added an SD card and I set the default storage location, but every few weeks I have to delete all of my SMS messages because I run out of storage. My SD card's not full, that's 32 gigs, so what the hell is full? Is it storing all of my SMS messages on my SIM card? I could not find a way to fix this issue, and so that's why I ended up giving up on this thing. Seriously, Nokia, your software sucks. Do better. And so now we're on to this solution. I'm still stuck using a smartphone until I can find a better option. For now, I have my Pixel, but I'm going to remove as many features from it as I can. Here's the plan. I've deleted the browser, I've disabled the Play Store, so the main apps I have in it are camera, phone, SMS, calendar, maps. And then there's a few other apps that I absolutely must have, and they're not an option. The CommBank app. So, in order to log in with CommBank, you need to have 2FA, and I think that's a great requirement. I have a YubiKey. This thing is the most secure form of 2FA. It's unhackable, it's air-gapped, it's great, my schizo brain loves it, but that's not the kind of 2FA that CommBank accepts. You specifically need to use their phone app. So if you're logging in with a browser, too bad, you have to sign in with a CommBank app, and there is no other form of 2FA that is supported. So if I want an account with this bank, I have to have the app. There's a few examples like this. Phones have become so ubiquitous that getting rid of them is difficult, and that really sucks. Certainly makes my life harder. As for the calendar, the reason why I need that is because I'm a bit disorganized. I've tried to do paper calendars before, it doesn't work. I have things going on and plans changing last minute, and I need to be able to have it with me at all times. I'm surrounded by some pretty disorganized people, including myself. As for maps, I don't drive. I take public transport literally everywhere, and I don't know where everywhere is. When I use my dumb phone, I tried to navigate myself without maps, and I got lost a few times. It wasn't too bad, but that's a bridge we'll cross when we get to it, hey? The internet is amazing. It's so cool. We have access to all of creation at any time, at any place, anywhere. And that sounds a lot more interesting than my life. It's not that my life isn't that interesting, but I can't compete with all of creation. There is always far more interesting things available on your phone than there is in real life. And there always will be. And that's part of the problem, is it's more compelling, it's more entertaining, it's more fun. It's an alternate reality and it's an escape, and a very compelling one at that. And that's a big part of the issue. Also, a lot of apps out there are very explicitly predatory. Facebook hired some engineers that used to work at casinos. How do we drain all of their dopamine so that they have no motivation to do anything? Consumption is the issue, and it's something that I'm trying to, at least in the immediate term, eliminate. If this all sounds a bit extreme, yeah, this is a big problem. Seeing the Australian government banning minors from social media, the policy is not perfect. The policy has issues, and I'm going to be working on that. Not to use a cliche, but it started a conversation. And I think that's really important, because kids shouldn't be exposed to nicotine when they're younger, because it permanently changes your brain. Their brains are developing, they're getting shaped, and it is a lot harder to quit these things if you've started when you're young. Same thing with social media. It is addictive. It is a problem, and it's been great to see governments follow in Australia's footsteps. Even if the policies are a bit it's a step in the right direction. I'm really happy about that. I'll definitely be making more of these, tracking how I'm going, seeing if there's any new distinctions I can make, anything I learn, anything that doesn't work, anything that I found super helpful. This should be enough for me for now, and then I'll see in a week or so how these changes are going, what's working, what isn't, and then I'll make another video. See you then.